Welcome back, guys. So in my recent video, I was talking about super clones. I came across some super clone videos on YouTube and I read through some of the comments and it was 50-50. Some people hate fake replicas, super clone timepieces, but a huge majority of people appreciate them and don't mind buying these timepieces. So I made a video after thinking about some of the comments that I read and I was like, are there some good use cases or good reasons why someone should own a replica or super clone timepiece?
Fuck no.
Fuck no?
Sorry, I just meant to say no.
So I made that video and I mentioned 3 points. The first one being, let's say you just can't afford a Rolex or an AP or an Omega, and you just want to feel and see what it's like to own a timepiece like that. Of course, it's not the real thing. Let's be real. Let's be honest. But for some people, I guess they may get a boost in ego or something by just wearing a fake. Who knows? I'm not someone that have ever bought a replica or a super clone or will ever buy a super clone. But the reason why I make the video is to just put a spotlight on something that's a reality out there. A lot of people hear the word replica. Maybe super clone is a new term for them, so they don't really know what a super clone is. So I'm just putting a spotlight on what it is so some people could understand that, hey, a super clone is really close to the actual timepiece, the actual real Rolex or AP or Patek, and you need to be cautious and aware of it. The only issue that I've came across that I'm looking at it when it comes to super clones is when people try to sell them off as real timepieces. And I know there's a lot of people out there that got scammed and fooled into buying super clones, spending thousands of dollars for a fake watch. So of course you're gonna have hard feelings and you're just gonna be angry when it comes to super clones, and I get that for sure. So in the video I made that comment. I made sure I made it clear, like, hey, for people out there that's trying to sell fake replica super clone timepieces as though they're real, those people need to get slapped. But for people out there that bought a super clone and just have it for themselves and that's it, not out here trying to scam people, whatever, it's a reality, guys. People are gonna buy them. People are buying these fake replica watches, whether you like it or not. So for just me talking about it, it's just giving my point of view and trying to rationalize and understand, okay, certain scenarios and situations where a super clone may be useful. And I had some good points. The second point I made was for entertainment or nightlife. These are scenarios where wearing a replica or super clone timepiece is not a big deal. I don't think so, because something I've realized, guys, is that in many movies, some really popular, very popular movies that you and I love, they have fake replica super clone timepieces. A lot of these actors don't wear real Rolexes or Pateks. To name a few, there's Wolf of Wall Street. Donnie, Jonah Hill, was wearing a fake Rolex Daytona.
I got a couple mil coming in like a week. Yeah. And when it gets in, I'll give you a call. You come pick it up.
In Kill Bill Volume 2, there was a fake Rolex Daytona. In Molly's Game, that's a show, a movie, I believe, on Netflix, a fake Rolex Daytona was worn by one of the poker players. And the list goes on. There's many movies where for some reason they just always have fake or replica timepieces. I don't know if it's a legal thing where the brand doesn't want their timepiece in the movie, but yeah, a lot of movies, a lot of shows out there, guys, trust me, all fake replica super clone watches are in them. So there are use cases for these timepieces. It's out there. It's no secret. Replicas are being used by a lot of people. So I know a lot of you guys support my channel and love what I do. And what I do, and part of what I do, is bring up topics. I may say some things to entice conversation, to make you guys want to comment down below. That's something that I want. I want this to be a community where we talk about not just timepieces and watches, but it could be any type of, topic that is a community that we could just share whatever we feel, whatever we think, respectfully. So me bringing up super clones and replicas, hey, even though I would never buy one or don't really like them that much, I will discuss super clones because they are a reality, especially in the watch community, in the watch world. It's out there. And a lot of people are blind to them And that's the reason why I think a lot of people end up buying fake watches, because a lot of people have the mindset that a replica or a fake watch is something that you will only get in Chinatown, in whatever Chinatown city you are in, on the side of the road. And it's just going to be a piece of trash looking, obviously fake watch, timepiece. I was going to say timepiece, but a watch. But that's not the case anymore. People need to be aware that there's super clones now. And there's a reason why the word super is in the word super clone, because it's so close now to the real thing that it's fooling watch dealers. It's fooling some watchmakers until they sometimes open the case back to see the movement and look for certain parts that's off from the real timepiece. So these videos that I make discussing super clones is to bring awareness. There are people that's going to buy these timepieces. Who cares? Let them buy their timepiece. I heard a lot of comments. I saw a lot of comments. Fake people buy fake watches. Who cares? Let them do what they're going to do it regardless. So the overall point is, for those of you out there that want to buy a real watch, a real Rolex, a real AP, a real Panerai, you need to know what's out there. You need to know these super clones are out there. You need to go on these sites, on Instagram, on whatever websites online, and look at these watches, compare them to the real thing, do your homework, do your research, so you don't get tricked into buying a fake watch when you're trying to buy a real timepiece. Guys, comment down below, share your opinion again on super clones, on fake replica timepieces, especially with the points that I added, knowing that, hey, these timepieces are in movies and TV shows. They're out there. They're being used as props, you know, for costumes in movies and shows. So they're not totally banned and banished from society. People are buying these timepieces, but the main focus is the people that try to sell these watches as though they're real. That's where the real issue lies. And that's what I was trying to make my point in that previous video. So again, guys, comment down below, share your opinion, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and stay tuned for the next video.